What if I told you that chasing money might actually be keeping you broke? Yeah, I know, it sounds crazy, but hear me out. Most people spend their lives stuck in a loop, working harder, earning more, and yet somehow always feeling like it's never enough. The truth? It's not about how much you make. It's about how you think about money. And let me guess, you're here because you're tired of the same old grind, right? Think about this, 64% of Americans live paycheck to paycheck. That's not just a statistic, it's a reality for millions who feel trapped, anxious, and overwhelmed. Maybe you're there, wondering why every dollar seems to vanish before you've even had a chance to breathe. The bills pile up, the stress keeps you awake at night, and the dream of financial freedom feels like just that, a dream. But what if I told you it doesn't have to be this way? Imagine waking up every day knowing you're building a life where money works for you, not the other way around. Picture having multiple streams of income, growing wealth automatically while you focus on what truly matters. Sounds impossible? It's not. In fact, the secrets to this kind of financial success are simpler than you think, and I'm about to lay them all out for you. Here's the kicker, the real breakthrough isn't just in learning about money. It's about changing the way you think, act, and feel about it. This isn't some get-rich-quick scheme. It's a mindset shift that can transform your life. And by the end of this journey, you'll not only understand how to get rich, you'll know how to create wealth that brings freedom, purpose, and peace of mind. Ready to uncover the game-changing principles the wealthy swear by? Let's dive in, starting with the foundation of true financial freedom. Trust me, you won't want to miss this. Focus on building assets, not earning income. Have you ever wondered why some people seem to work less and still have more? The secret isn't in their paycheck, it's in their assets. Assets like rental properties, stocks, or even a small online business can keep generating money while you sleep. Imagine waking up, not to an alarm clock, but to passive income notifications. It's not just a dream, it's a mindset shift that separates those stuck in the rat race from those truly building wealth. Think about this, if you rely solely on a paycheck, you're trading time for money. But what happens if you can't work tomorrow? Building assets means your money works for you, not the other way around. Start small, maybe invest in dividend-paying stocks like Coca-Cola or Apple. These stocks pay you consistently, like a bonus check you didn't have to clock in for. Let's take real estate as an example. Say you buy a duplex and rent out one side while living in the other. That rent can cover your mortgage while your property's value appreciates over time. Or, consider starting an e-commerce store selling products you're passionate about. These are real ways people like you are stepping into financial independence. But it's not just about the money, it's about freedom. Freedom to spend your time as you please, to focus on your family, or to pursue hobbies you love. Building assets creates options. When you shift your mindset to focus on owning things that generate income, life becomes less about surviving and more about thriving. And here's the kicker, it doesn't have to be overwhelming. You can start by setting aside just $100 a month into index funds like Vanguard's S&P 500. Over 20 years, that could grow to over $60,000 with compound interest. In the next step, we'll explore exactly how small sacrifices today can lead to massive rewards tomorrow. Master the art of delayed gratification. Why is it so tempting to spend $5 on a coffee every morning instead of investing that money? Instant gratification feels good in the moment, but it robs you of greater rewards down the road. Wealthy individuals have mastered the art of saying not now to enjoy bigger and better rewards later. It's not about deprivation, it's about strategic choices that set you up for long-term success. Think of it like planting a tree. The sapling doesn't give you shade right away, but with patience and care, it grows into something that protects you for years. Instead of splurging on every new gadget or dining out 5 times a week, what if you redirected some of that money into investments? For example, skipping a $50 dinner once a week could mean investing $200 a month into a mutual fund, which could grow to over $100,000 in 20 years. Here's a practical tip. Create a wait 30 days rule for big purchases. Want the latest iPhone? Write it down, give it a month, and then decide if it's still worth it. Often, the urge fades, and that money can go towards something more meaningful, like building your emergency fund or starting a business. This habit alone could save you thousands every year. Think about the big picture. Every dollar saved and invested today can snowball into financial freedom tomorrow. Imagine being able to retire at 50 instead of 70, all because you delayed a few small luxuries. Those sacrifices today aren't losses, they're investments in a future where money isn't a constant worry. And the best part? Delayed gratification builds discipline, a skill that spills over into every area of your life. From career goals to personal growth, learning to wait makes everything you achieve feel richer and more rewarding. Up next, we'll uncover how time itself can become your greatest financial ally. Leverage the power of compounding. Compounding is like magic for your money, but the best part? It's not magic at all. It's pure math. The earlier you start investing, the more time your money has to grow. Picture this. If you invest $100 a month starting at age 25, you could have over $250,000 by 65. But if you wait until 35 to start, that number drops to less than $150,000. Time is your biggest ally. Think of compounding like a snowball rolling down a hill. It starts small, but as it gathers more snow, it gets bigger and picks up speed. The same thing happens with your investments. For instance, reinvesting dividends from stocks like Johnson & Johnson or Procter & Gamble can turn a modest investment into a financial powerhouse over time. Now, here's a pro tip. Open a Roth IRA or a 401k if you haven't already. These accounts let your money grow tax-free, which means you keep more of what you earn. Start by maxing out what you can afford. Even $50 a month adds up. And if your employer offers a match on your 401k, take full advantage. It's free money, so don't leave it on the table. But compounding isn't just about investments, it's about habits too. For example, learning one new financial skill each month compounds into a wealth of knowledge over time. Maybe this month, it's learning how to read stock charts. Next month, it's understanding real estate markets. These small steps create exponential growth in your financial literacy. Here's the bottom line. Compounding rewards consistency, not perfection. Start where you are, with what you have, and keep going. The real power of compounding is patience, and the rewards are worth every ounce of it. Next, we'll dive into how creating multiple income streams amplifies this growth even further. Create multiple streams of income. Relying on one source of income is like walking a tightrope without a safety net. If that rope snaps, you're in free fall. That's why wealthy people diversify. They don't just earn from their 9 to 5, they create multiple streams of income. Imagine this. You've got a steady paycheck, but on top of that, you're earning from a rental property, a small side business, and dividends from stocks. Suddenly, losing one source doesn't feel so catastrophic. You don't need to be a millionaire to start diversifying. Think about starting small. Sell a skill on platforms like Fiverr or Upwork. Turn a hobby into a side hustle, like teaching guitar or baking custom cakes. Or look into investments like dividend-paying ETFs, such as Vanguard High Dividend Yield, VYM, which can pay you quarterly without lifting a finger. Another option? Real estate. You don't need to buy a whole house to get started. Platforms like Fundrise or REITs, real estate investment trusts, let you invest in property with as little as $10. And over time, as those investments grow, you'll see a steady flow of income that doesn't depend on you clocking in every day. Having multiple income streams also means more freedom. For instance, imagine earning $500 a month from a rental property and $200 from an online course you created. That's $700 of breathing room for bills, savings, or investing. With enough streams, you could eventually replace your main income entirely, and that's the ultimate goal, isn't it? The beauty of this approach is that it's scalable. Start with one stream, then add another and another. Over time, your streams will create a river of income that flows no matter what. And when paired with automated growth strategies, hint, that's next, you're setting yourself up for unstoppable financial momentum. Automate your financial growth. Managing money can feel overwhelming, tracking every dollar, resisting the urge to splurge, and constantly worrying about saving enough. But here's the game changer: automation. Wealthy people don't rely on willpower to build their fortunes. They rely on systems. Automating your savings and investments is like putting your finances on autopilot, so your money grows without you even thinking about it. Start simple. Set up an automatic transfer to your savings account each payday, even if it's just $50. Over time, you'll barely notice it's gone, but your savings will grow steadily. Platforms like Acorns or Betterment can round up your purchases and invest the spare change for you. Those pennies add up faster than you'd think, creating a consistent pipeline for building wealth. Next, automate your investments. If you've got a 401k, adjust your contribution to automatically increase each year. It's a set-it-and-forget-it way to build long-term wealth. No 401k? No problem. Apps like M1 Finance or Vanguard let you schedule recurring investments into index funds, ETFs, or individual stocks. This ensures your money works for you, no matter what's happening in your life. Automation isn't just about saving, it's also about paying off debt. Tools like Debt Payoff Planner help you automatically allocate extra cash toward high-interest loans. Imagine the relief of watching those balances disappear while still growing your investments. It's about creating a balanced approach that moves you closer to financial freedom. Here's the kicker: automation removes emotion from the equation. No more debating whether to spend or save, it's already done. By setting up these systems now, you're building a foundation for financial success that runs on autopilot. And as you gain more control over your finances, you'll want to sharpen your skills even further, which brings us to mastering financial literacy. Develop financial literacy and make smart decisions. Let's face it, if you don't know how money works, it's working against you. Financial literacy isn't just a nice-to-have, it's a must-have. The wealthy know this, which is why they invest time learning about money management, taxes, and smart investment strategies. Think of it like learning the rules of a game. How can you win if you don't even know how to play? Start with the basics. Read books like The Richest Man in Babylon or Rich Dad, Poor Dad. These classics break down complex concepts into practical lessons anyone can follow. Want something bite-sized? Podcasts like The Dave Ramsey Show or The Money Guy Show are goldmines of information, covering everything from budgeting tips to advanced investment strategies. Understanding taxes is another game changer. Did you know that savvy investors like Warren Buffett legally pay less in taxes percentage-wise than many middle-class workers? That's because they leverage tax-advantaged accounts like Roth IRAs or 529 plans. Learn how these tools can save you thousands and free up cash to reinvest in your future. Financial literacy isn't just about knowledge, it's about action. For example, if you know the stock market tends to grow by about 10% annually over the long term, you'll feel confident investing even during downturns. Or if you understand the power of credit scores, you'll work to keep yours high, saving you tens of thousands on loans over your lifetime. Here's the kicker: The smarter you are about money, the less you'll rely on others to make decisions for you. You'll be in the driver's seat, steering toward financial independence. And as you grow your knowledge, you'll discover that wealth isn't just about numbers, it's about aligning your money with a purpose that fuels your passion. Curious? Let's dive into that next. Focus on purpose, not wealth. Money on its own is empty, just numbers on a screen or pieces of paper. What gives it meaning is what you do with it. Wealthy individuals understand this and don't chase money for its own sake. Instead, they focus on a larger purpose, building something meaningful, leaving a legacy, or making a difference in the world. The irony? When you stop obsessing over money, it tends to flow more naturally into your life. Think about someone like Elon Musk. He didn't start Tesla just to get rich, he wanted to revolutionize sustainable energy. That kind of purpose-driven mindset is magnetic, drawing in opportunities and resources. So, what's your why? Maybe you want to fund a nonprofit, give your family financial security, or create a product that changes lives. Identifying your deeper purpose can ignite a fire that keeps you going when challenges arise. When your focus shifts to purpose, money becomes a tool, not the goal. Let's say your dream is to travel the world. Instead of mindlessly chasing a high salary, you might focus on creating streams of passive income, like investing in dividend-paying stocks or renting out a property, so you can fund that dream while still enjoying freedom. That's the power of aligning money with meaning. Living with purpose also changes how you measure success. It's not just about your bank account, it's about the impact you're making. Picture this. You mentor a group of young entrepreneurs, and years later, one of them creates a thriving business that improves thousands of lives. That's a legacy no amount of money can buy. Purpose-driven wealth isn't just fulfilling, it's enduring. And here's the best part. When your money serves your purpose, it multiplies your happiness and fulfillment. You'll wake up excited, knowing every dollar you earn is contributing to something greater. So, what's stopping you from aligning your money and your mission? Next, let's tie it all together and explore how you can take the first step toward financial transformation. So, here's the big question. What are you going to do with everything you've just learned? Are you going to let it sit in your mind like another maybe someday idea? Or are you ready to finally take action, break free from financial stress, and build a life that aligns with your purpose? Remember, the only thing standing between you and true financial freedom is the decision to start, right here, right now. Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss out on future tips to transform your mindset about money. Seriously, staying connected is how you'll keep the momentum going. Together, we'll dive deeper into strategies to grow your wealth, achieve financial independence, and finally get off that paycheck-to-paycheck hamster wheel. And if you're ready to take things to the next level, I've got something special for you. My program, Holistic Health, Nourish Your Mind, Balance Your Finances, Transform Your Life, is the ultimate roadmap to building not just wealth, but a life of balance and purpose. You'll learn exactly how to create passive income streams, eliminate debt, and even maintain mental clarity while navigating financial pressures. Click the link in the pinned comment to check it out now. It's your time to stop surviving and start thriving. Don't wait, because the sooner you start, the sooner you'll see real results. Let's make this the moment you take control of your financial destiny.